Hey, it's been a while since I uploaded. I just kind of needed a break from everything. I've been really sad, so I've been playing video games. In my sad man state, I dumped like 50 hours into Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And this is a channel where I talk about what I think about games, so I'm gonna talk about a game. Yeah, I've just been so sad, so it's good to have a mindless game to dump my time into after work. It's just been really hard. Mario died. He's dead. And getting over the post-mortem of the plumber, I was playing like one of the only games available for the Xbox Series X, and I was having a good time. It's a boat game. I like boat games. But as I played, something disgusting, a gross trend in the gaming industry showed up. This is a horse game. You know the horse game. Everyone knows the horse game. Everyone tries to be the horse game. They put a horse in this game. Wait. What? Horse games are as old as time, but nowadays it feels like there's more horse than game. And is it really a game or is it horse if there's more of one than the other? A needs of transportation is always required, but when you scatter everything interesting around the world in little clusters that provide so little gameplay as to be less than the actual horse parts, then you have horse, not game. No, I've been way too hard on this game. This isn't a horse game, it's actually a moose game. Oh, look how pretty everything is. Wow. Sometimes it feels like you're playing a desktop simulator. Like pressing X to follow the road at a pace perfectly timed to follow whoever the game forces you into a conversation with. Or pressing X to follow the water road on your water horse. Okay, obviously I dumped a lot of time into this game, so there's things that I like in it. Let me explain this game really quick, super well for you. You get a clear picture in your mind. Picture a horse, right? But like a super big horse and out in space and revolving around the sun. And we all live on the horse. And then the horse is open. Open world games, right? This is open world horse game, also known as the action RPG. My problem with a lot of these open world action RPGs is that it follows the same difficulty curve. Pretty easy and engaging in the beginning, and then a little bit challenging, not too difficult when you're in the intermediate sections of the game, and then just really easy for the rest of the game once you unlock most abilities. There's just a point in this game where I got so strong that nothing mattered, and that was like 20 hours in. I found this lady in a well that ate so many eggs that she sharded herself so hard that everyone above the well vomited. Now those are some happy Easter eggs. The most fun part in combat is when you get abilities that make you really feel like a Viking, especially the part where you're trained as an assassin through literally a 10-minute interaction. The stealth in this game is hilarious. It doesn't matter if you're caught unless you're in an area that's way above your level. This game has the same thing as Skyrim, where you hit a stealth level so large that guards literally cannot see you. Well, it's a good thing that the bits of combat can make you feel like a Viking, because the story won't. The story sees you travel from Norway to England, as the Vikings did, to rage, pillage, and be involved in politics. I didn't record a lot of it, but there was like one mission where you kidnap this king's wife because they're having a falling out marriage, and they wanted you to kidnap her so there's a way out. I ended up banging her as I was mashing A, and then going off to help the king in his new marriage. And this happens in like 10 minutes, but it's so funny because your character comes out of nowhere, is a big crazy ass Viking, and it's just like, we will talk about diplomacy. Oh, because your character is a poet, so very well spoken. Nah, but this game is goofy. Like I said, stealth doesn't matter. Your actual level progression doesn't matter either, because by like level 100 you can get every skill possible, and level 100 sounds crazy, right? But no, throughout the various fetch quests and pressing X to follow a road to listen to someone on a horse, you rack up levels very quick, and they go by counts of 2. So yeah, your character builds really only matter in like the intermediary parts of this game, but like 15 hours in, it absolutely does not matter. Oh, your choices doesn't matter either. There's this whole storyline about betraying your brother and getting a vision about betraying your brother, and in my sad gaming stupor of just mashing A, I ended up giving a Viking send-off to his wife, or the queen of your settlement, you know, the Jarl's wife, your brother's wife, and this didn't play a role into anything. The whole game has a plot line of being fearful of betraying your brother, and I was raiding his wife, and it never gets brought up. God, I love games that do that. Well, I uploaded this way after April Fool's was dead as Mario or the dislike button. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is as cookie cutter, horse, open world action RPG game as it gets. The Viking setting is really awesome. The game looks beautiful. There's some goofy ass dialogue, but too much of it in my opinion. The game would have done way better focusing on a few characters than like a trillion that there is, and some good combat and RPG mechanics that ultimately don't boil around to much past midpoint of the game. A good thing that this game has going for it is you have infinite torches or horses, and there's not a whole lot of realistic mechanics like hunger or stupid crap like that, or a bunch of inventory management like throwing knives is just set to an ability. You don't have to keep track of that. I like that. Decent game. I wouldn't have played through it all if it wasn't. I want to do more reviews in the style of Dodumps. Tell me what games you want me to play. I'm playing Final Fantasy VII, the original right now. I might talk about that. Yeah, like the video, subscribe, bye.